Whoa. Yeah. Welcome back. Truth Hurts Podcast. Your man Sean Money. I thought I had some audio that I wanted to play. I'm trying to see if I can double back to look for it because it really got on my nerves. Yeah, here it is. This is Big Papi. Pause. Who calls himself Big Papi? Pause. Vladimir Guerrero talking that crap. I just want. Do we got it? Let me see if we can just hear it all. This is them talking their crap on the Yankees.
Yankee lose. The Yankees lose. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, hey, let's do it again. The Yankees lose. The Yankees lose. Yankees lose. Let's go, baby.
First of all, you illiterate fucks. Y'all don't even know how to pronounce the word Yankees to even say the word Yankee. They're about to talk about the Yankees lose. What the heck is a Yankee? Pronounce proper English, you retarded fucks, before even mentioning our names, my nigga. Like, yo, what the fuck is Yankees lose? What the fuck kind of shit is that, bro? Come on, son. I mean, at least pronounce the names right. Like that's the only way that even bothered me. That's the only part that even bothered me. Like, y'all niggas don't even know how to pronounce the word Yankee for the rest of even saying the word that we lost anything. So it's like, I don't know who the real loser is, bro. I don't know who the real loser is, the Yankees or your first-rate fucking teachers in Dominican Republic. I don't know who the real losers is. You tell me. Yo, well, I wanted to see more help on all three cameras. Pause. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, but man, we're just wilding out, man. We're back. I'm just excited to be back for another season of the Truth Hurts podcast. If I'm not really formatted or not, don't mind me. It's been a long time since I've done a podcast, so like, don't mind the kid. We're here. We're doing it. Live here at the beautiful Access 21 Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, man. I'm just happy and excited to be here. College football. Let's get right into it, man. There's just a lot of things going on within the football realm in general. I'm seeing a lot of criticism going towards the young man, Arch Manning. A lot going on with Bill Belichick. A lot going on with James Franklin, the head coach of Penn State. We're going to break all of that down little by little here. For y'all to be getting at Arch Manning, like in his first year of like being the starter and just really blaming on it, the Texas failures on this kid is really unfair and unreasonable. I mean, whether it's not his fault that like everything else on the team has just been discombobulated this season, and that Texas is 2-3, 2-2, 3-2, whatever their record is at the moment. I mean, you try to play a Florida or Ohio State in the beginning of the season and see how you're going to produce. Not well. I don't care if you're Arch Manning or who the quarterback is, who the coach is. You're not going to do that well, man. Then the SEC is similar to the NFL, bro. It's a lot closer to like how the NFL is being run, where like everybody from Vanderbilt all the way up to like the hierarchy, which would be Alabama, I think, or whoever is the hierarchy within the SEC is stacked. So you have to be on your A game and this is like and this is actually a good thing for Arch Manning to experience this now because the NFL is a totally different beast. And like he's going to experience it even more harder once he gets to the NFL. I agree to what Dan Orlovsky said this morning on him Get Up, that the kid he's still going to be, as my opinion, is the number one pick for the 2027, not 26, but 27 NFL draft. Like, he's going to be sought after, regardless of the fact. And, like, you can't blame Arch Manning for, like, the rest of the team. The Texas defense is not as stellar as we thought it was going to be. The O-line is atrocious. And, like, your number one wide receiver is also a freshman. He's a freshman who's very inexperienced. So, like, enough with, like, blaming Arch Manning for, like, the woes of Texas here. Let the young kid develop and cook. He's got the arm, he's got the potential, he's got the strength, and, like, Arch Manning is gonna be fine, bro. He's gonna be way more than fine. Speaking of a team that's not so fine, I'm noticing the hypocrisy that's being fiddled here. So Penn State, they lost to an 0-4 UCLA team this past Saturday live on network television. Was it on CBS? Yeah, this was on CBS. And it was just bad. Nobody expected UCLA to have a shot in hell to beating Penn State at all. And, like, they've lost two in a row. They lost the following week to Oregon, which was kind of expected in a close game. This was also a close game, 45-42. But, like, nobody is really, like, putting, like, the dagger into the neck of James Franklin the way that y'all putting the dagger to the neck of Bill Belichick in North Carolina. He's saying everybody's talking about this. Bill Belichick has to go by the end of the season, and it's not that deep, bro. Like, North Carolina, like, it's not Belichick's fault that the Tar Heels in both football and basketball refuse to spend the money on recruiting and on an NIL, bro. So you have the team that you have to coach with. Don't put this on Belichick just because he demands this, that, and the third within the program. Blame the fucking program for not wanting to put up money into not wanting them to put up the resources to recruit. Period. And, like, that's what's going on with North Carolina right now. They don't know who both of the quarterbacks they got is trash. The defense isn't up there. Like, it's just like it's the recruiting. I don't think it's Belichick's fault. But then like James Franklin, he's lost two in a row, one to an 0-4 in UCLA, and he's not on the hot seat. Come on, bro, make up your minds. Be real about yourselves, bro. Make up your mother effing minds, bro. Your God-beloved minds here, bro. Because it's not that deep. In the meantime, my Michigan Wolverines is doing well. I'm loving Underwood. Pause. But, like, we got a tough game ahead of us, I believe, against Indiana. No, we play USC coming up. That's going to be a tough game in LA. But I think we're going to pull it off. I think Michigan, it's going to be that they need to be talked about. They're not being talked about enough as potentially taking the Big Ten this year. And I like that. I think we're going to play our way out of it. And, like, we'll see what happens. We'll see it. Right now, we're in the position of making it to the playoffs. I think we're right in the 16th seed. So, yeah, we'll see how things play out, how the landscape of college football structures out and things of that nature. I'm really excited to see what's going on within the second half of the college football season. A lot of teams, a lot of great football to be played. I saw the highlights of, like, this another. I wanted to talk about my other team. Like, by, like, the last second, Georgia, the kid from Georgia made that one-handed catch to end the game to seal the fate of Morgan State. Like, that was really crazy. Like, a lot is going on that's very exciting. If you're not excited about this college football season, like who are you? and we're gonna get deep into like once I get the rankings and stuff like that to see how the rest of the college football season is gonna pan out. But right now, I want to get into some NFL. Who would thought that the Indianapolis Colts would be 4-1 right now? Like that's my surprise overall team. Like surprise, the Jacksonville Jaguars as well are also 4-1. I did not expect either one of these teams to be where they're at right now. I didn't expect either team to be the number one within the AFC South, but the AFC South is popping right now, bro. I think this is the hottest division in football right now. I did not expect this. If you would have told me the AFC South would be the hottest division within football in the beginning of this year, I would have laughed in your face right now. Like Daniel Jones has really been flinging it. Like you who saw the Monday Night Football with Trevor Lawrence? He damn near got sacked, right? Fell right on his booty. Tried to get up, fell again, and was still able to make the play. Got up and still was able to make the play to make the touchdown. I don't know how he didn't get touched at all. And Jacksonville is just really on a roll. And Travis Hunter has really been a game changer quietly for this team as a rookie, making the plays that he needs to be making. My phone has never been ringing like this crazy before in my life. Like just when I'm doing a podcast, everybody wants to call my phone, but it's all good. But yeah, this has just been crazy. Oh man. What else is going on in the NFL? But Breece Hall is demanding a trade, I believe. Well, first of all, let me double back to the Dolphins. So to Tyreek Hill injured for the entire season. That's sad. I'm really sad about that. That was an unfortunate injury. So we're not, and more than likely, we're not going to see him next year in a Dolphins uniform because he'll be a free agent. We may not see him play again. Who knows? It's that's just a sad thing. But back to the Jets, the 0-5. Well, they're not even 0-4. They're about to be 0-5. If you ask me, they're about to be 0-5. That they're heading all the way out to London to play the Broncos, another team that's been red hot from out of nowhere. It's a lot of teams that's just been smoking on fire like crazy. Lamar Jackson has been out the last 2 to 3 weeks, so the Ravens has been tanking. Same with Joe Burrow. The Bengals has been looking bad. They had to make a trade for Joe Flacco from Cleveland. They had to literally make the trade for Joe Flacco just to bring in a quarterback, because that's just how bad of out of shape that the Cincinnati Bengals is in right now as far as a quarterback. Everybody is hollering and getting what they want. Everybody's been Shedeur Sanders this, Shedeur Sanders that. Since he gotten drafted, y'all got your wish. Damn, he's finally the backup quarterback to him. Dylan Gabriel, who's gonna be the man further out for the rest of the season for Cleveland. So y'all got what y'all want. I'm not seeing any happiness or any cheerfulness that's just been going on. This is what y'all wanted, right? Nick has been acting all season that Kevin Stefanski, that the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, don't know exactly what he's doing. That man knows exactly what he's doing right now. He knows exactly what he's doing, and you gotta let the coach be the coach here. Whether the Browns is 1-4, I don't know what their record is. 2-3, I believe it's 2-3 at the moment. You gotta let him coach and let him do his thing. This man knows what he's doing, how to operate this team, and I think the Browns. Me personally, I think the Browns is good with Dylan Gabriel at the helm, and we'll see how it plays out for the rest of the season. I think that's all that I have as far as the AFC. The NFC been kind of crazy. I mean, the Eagles is doing their thing. They finally got their first loss this year, but I don't think that's going to hinder the Eagles. Look for the Washington Commanders to turn things around now that Jaden Daniels is back. That was a huge win that they had last Sunday and against the Chargers, and I think it's gonna continue to roll over within the NFC. The Eagles are still the best team in the NFC right now, as far as I'm concerned. And the only teams that you could say that's probably going to give them a threat is probably the Lions and the Packers. The Packers hasn't been that much of a surprise to me. As soon as they got the trade for Micah Parsons, I knew that this team was going to do a lot better, and that they proved wisely. Like the Packers is 4-1 or 3-1, something like that. And I think they're going to really do well. Like, those are the only teams that I see that's going to be an unbeatable threat towards the Eagles. And we'll see if they're going to play. I think the Eagles got the Lions coming up soon, but we'll see how that plays out. Other than the Command, there's not many other teams you can really talk about within the NFC outside of the Lions, Packers, Eagles, Commanders. So we'll see how it plays out within the rest of the year. The Panthers have won 2 in a row, I believe. I think they've won 2. I know they have 2 wins. I don't know if it's 2 in a row. That they play the Cowboys this week. I'm gonna check that game out. We'll see how that plays out. The Panthers look like they're slightly getting. I mean, they're better than the Jets, I would say. And I'll dig into deeper within the next podcast, like what I feel. Cause like I don't know, I don't feel that it's Aaron Glenn's fault that the Jets are 0-4, 0-5 right now, and I don't feel that it's necessarily Justin Fields' fault neither. Like, Justin Fields, to me, stats wise, if you look at his numbers, he's doing what he needs to do. He hasn't thrown much interceptions at all, averaging like at least 250 passing yards a game. But every time like the Jets get that close to scoring, one of the running backs or the offensive line messes up and it's another turnover. So I don't blame Breece Hall for asking to be traded. More than likely, he is going to get traded within the trade deadline. So I'm intrigued to see what happens within the trade deadline and how things are going to go from here, moving forward. More within the Truth Hurts podcast. We're going to get into some NBA. I'm going to give a light preview of the season of the NBA. We'll see what happens. More of the Truth Hurts podcast when we come back. Don't go nowhere, yo.